In the next few months, the natural world will show us something magnificent. The insect known as the cicada will appear from underground for the first time in 17 years. There's actually 3 broods, as they're called, of cicadas. Every 10 years, 13, and 17 years, we're going to be witness to one of the most incredible phenomena of the natural world. These little insects, with this very stark appearance, red eyes, very deep color, live under the ground, nourishing off the top level of the soil for 17 years. And that all that 17 years is really a march to get ready for them to emerge underground and to come to the light of day. For around 2 months, for the first time in 17 years, they will come out of the ground, and you will hear them, trillions of them, throughout the mainly the Midwest and Mid-Atlantic states, but throughout North America, you will be able to see these incredible creatures. Larger than usual insects with these very red eyes, incredible appearance, and if you hear them, they sound almost like a lawnmower in your ears. The decibel level is so high, they give off this incredible song when they're in the trees, and they come out essentially to mate, and then eventually they give forth eggs, and those eggs drop into the ground, and then the whole cycle starts again. It's an incredible natural phenomenon, and these insects that come up, you might think that with their incredibly loud noise would be damaging to us, but in fact they're very good for the ecosystem. They're also excellent food for many types of different animals. It's an incredible natural phenomenon. Look them up, the cicadas. And the song of the cicadas will be buzzing in your ear for the next number of months. And I thought how appropriate, as we are living in a time of uncertainty, a time of unrest, stretching back to our terrible tragedy a few weeks ago and to the ongoing horrific eruption of violence in Israel, endangering all our brothers and sisters, anti-Semitic acts happening across Jews, to Jews across the world, no matter where they may be. We are like the cicadas. We want to live in peace and in harmony and to fulfill the will of God. However, we have no choice. And unlike the cicada, who has the luxury of coming out to the light of day every 17 years and avoiding much struggle, we have to engage the world every day. Our period of living underground perhaps is when we're asleep. But the Jew is forced to challenge, to come out of his sleep, and the moment they wake up, we are encouraged and enjoined to be a light unto the nations, and to teach humanity what life really is about. And that's why we are the target of so much anti-Semitism, because we have brought morality and responsibility and these lofty concepts to the world. And so it should not surprise anyone that they're picking on us. Of course they're picking on us. The Torah has promised that that will happen. But like the cicada, which changes the natural world with their brief appearance, we too change the natural world and the natural order and the conventional wisdom of every generation with our Torah, with our wisdom. And how appropriate then that we go into the holiday of Shavuot, starting Sunday night, the commemoration of the giving of the Torah, the instruction book of life for all of humanity, not just for the Jewish people. And the fact that we are told to convey that instruction book for all of humanity. We are the human cicadas rising up from our sleep. Every day is the 6-week period of the cicada every 17 years. Our 6-week period is every single day when the Jew wakes up and says, Moda Ani, I am grateful for you, Almighty, that you have given me a Torah, a Jewish instruction book for living that can help change humanity. And with that kind of charge will come scrutiny and anti-Semitism and hatred. That's what the Torah has pledged and promised. So our question is not how could this happen? Why is it fair? Let's fight this person online and let's get into a whole Facebook rant with that person. Our job is to continue to be a light unto the nations. You should stand up and you should voice your protest, but your whole day should not be spent engaging in dialogue with people who hate. The Almighty has promised they will hate. Our job is to commemorate the Torah that's upcoming, and then finally, more importantly, to learn it, and even more important than that, to spread it to the whole world, our fellow Jews who are not aware of it, and to, of course, all of humanity who so desperately need it. Enjoy the song of the Torah as you enjoy the song of the cicada. Shabbat Shalom.